I was sitting on my porch, coffee in hand, when three black SUVs rolled up my gravel drive. Out stepped the HOA president, Karen, flanked by two board members and a pair of rent-a-cop security guards. She shouted from the gate, "You've ignored every HOA notice. Today, we're evicting you." I raised an eyebrow. Evicting me? From my own ranch? She waved a stack of papers. "We voted to absorb your land into our HOA. You're trespassing on what's now community property." It was so absurd, I laughed. But when I didn't move, Karen pulled out her phone and dialed 911. "Yes, officer? We have a non-compliant homeowner refusing lawful HOA orders. Send units immediately." Minutes later, real deputies rolled up, lights flashing. Karen crossed her arms, smug grin plastered across her face. She thought the cavalry was here to drag me off my land. But when the deputies asked for paperwork, I calmly handed them a thick leather-bound folder. Inside were deeds, survey maps, and titles proving something Karen had no clue about. Not only was my ranch not part of their HOA, it was the original tract of land the entire valley was built on. My family still owned the mineral, water, and access rights. Every home in their HOA sat on easements that only existed because of my property. The deputy closed the folder, turned to Karen, and said flatly, "Ma'am, this man doesn't answer to your HOA. You're trespassing. If you don't leave immediately, you will be arrested." Karen's smug grin evaporated. She tried arguing, waving her fake eviction order, but the deputy slapped handcuffs on her wrists before she could finish. Her board members scattered like rats. That night, I filed civil suits. Within weeks, their HOA was gutted, its accounts frozen, its board dissolved. The president, who called 911 to evict me, ended up bankrupt, her authority exposed as a fraud. And me? I still sit on my porch, coffee in hand, watching over the valley my family has owned for generations. The HOA called 911 to evict me. Instead, they evicted themselves from existence.